Hello and welcome to today's daily Leetcode challenge. Today I'll be solving question 118. As I solve it, I'm going to be going through my thought process and what I keep in mind when I'm solving these sorts of questions. Then stick around for the end of the video where I compare my solution to the solution of other Leetcode solutions. And with that, let's begin the question. Question 118, Pascal's triangle. Given an integer num rows, return the first number rows of the Pascal's triangle. In Pascal's triangle, each number is the sum of two numbers directly above as it is shown. And there we have a quick GIF visual to show us how the Pascal's triangle is created. And then two examples. Num rows 1, the results is just 1, and example 1, 5, where we have this visual. And so there isn't much explaining or interpretation. Pascal's triangle is a pretty well-known thing. And so let's go with the thought process behind the implementation. Well, in these sorts of questions, it's very important to name your variables correctly, I would say. It's clear here that if we follow a very standard procedure where we are maybe filling up a row each time we iterate through a loop, the solution seems very trivial. We have at row 0 or at row 1 we have one element, at row 2 we have two elements, and so on. And the rows and the numbers in each of the columns, which I call these little cells, is the sum of the previous row plus, or maybe plus the sum of the previous row plus the sum of the current row. Okay, with that, let's begin the implementation. I think that this is going to be very fast. I'm going to call them my variables very explicitly. Triangle is going to be my result. I'm going to say that for row index in range num rows, I'm going to now have a number of columns, or what is it? I have a row index, but now I may want to also have the row number, or maybe the number of elements per row. Num elements per row. Let's call that row indx plus 1. Now I'm going to construct my row. It's initially just going to be a row of 0 times the number of elements in row. And now, how do I fill out this row, right? So for, column index in range number of elements per row, I'm going to say, if call indx is equal to 0, or call indx is equal to number of elements per row minus 1, I'm going to color in my row at call indx with a 1, meaning that I'm either on the left or the right edge of the array. Else, I'm going to say that my row at call indx is equal to row, the previous row, which lives in triangle row indx minus 1, and what is this going to be? Call indx minus 1, because let's say 2, we're looking at the previous column index if we were to shift it a little bit, plus the same thing, but the call index is actually going to be of myself. And after this for loop, we're going to say triangle append row and return triangle. Okay, let's see if this works. Um, and first try. When these sort of visual almost problems come, I would always like to um, name my variables correctly, and that's the only simple, that's the only difficult portion. Um, so let's see if and how this loads. We're beating pretty much everything, so I'm actually not even gonna compare uh, my solution to anything else. This is clearly very straightforward and very explicit. Stick with this, and yeah, let's cut it short today. Um, I'm also outside, so it's raining. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.